Your encouraging words. Now I would once again like to request Ms. Mareya to please come forward and share a few inspirational words for the students.
Good morning, everyone. To everyone who is present here in front of me, and also to my dear teachers who are not here and who have left the school, but were a shadow to me, I would like to first of all wish all of you, all my teachers, a very happy Teachers' Day on the eve of Teachers' Day. Happy Teachers' Day. Today, it is a very emotional moment for me because bringing pride just to myself or to my society or to the country, this is actually, it is a build-up of very small emotions that has grown up in me through these very years that I have lived. And the first thing that comes to my mind, if someone asks me that whom do you thank? Basically, it will be my parents, because they have always believed in me and have always pushed me for whatsoever I wanted in my life. They have always encouraged me for that. After that, the second person who comes in the list to whom I should thank is my teachers. I have been always grateful to my teachers, and the building block is from Emmanuel. The first foundation is from Emmanuel. This place holds a very emotional part in me because I still remember once after when I was giving my JNVST exam. This used to be a very informal one. So when I was giving my JNVST exam, so I want to go to JNV and enjoy hostel life there. So I applied for JNVST, that is Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, and I got selected for it. I remember the time when I came to take the signatures of the paper, and Ma'am Uri and Ma'am Ruth were there in the chamber, and they were crying along with my mother. So this was the bond that Emmanuel, and I share. And I believe that every student of Emmanuel shares the same bond with Emmanuel. Because this is not just a school where you come and study and go away, but this remains in your life forever. The teaching that Emmanuel gives, I can assure that I actually feel, and even when I went to another school or college or wherever it is, whenever I'm asked to, I always give the example of my teachers of Emmanuel. First of all, Emmanuel has taught me the difference between right and wrong. That was the first thing that I learned here in Emmanuel. And that too was taught in such a beautiful way. I still remember the time when we were very young, maybe in KG2 or class 1, something like that. And we used to go to the campus, all over the campus, and pick up the small litter that were all around. Ma'am really used to take us around, and she used to sing and teach us that this is bad that you throw dirt anywhere. There are dustbins to be thrown, and she used to teach this by singing. And I can assure you that there is no other institution where you will find this kind of a teaching that gives you, and it is deep rooted inside us that like cheating in classes. I have never thought about it. Because we know what is right and what is wrong. We always believed in ourselves. Emmanuel taught us that you are the one who will be able to do or who will be able to achieve whatsoever you think in life, because you have that potential in yourself. That belief or that that affirmation in myself that I can do this or anything that I go for it, I will be able to achieve it. This affirmation or this confidence was built up here in this place. That is why this place is, I can't express in words that how precious this place is for me, and how precious these teachers and my friends and everyone, my juniors and my seniors, everyone whom I grew along in this campus are so precious to me. Gets the inspiration of working forward and moving forward in life and believing in yourself that you can do whatsoever you want to. That will be my success. Because just succeeding and in individuality I don't believe in that. I believe in all-round development. That too, along with all my brothers and sisters, all the younger generation brothers and sisters, and those who are aspiring for defense forces. Obviously I faced a lot of problems when I went for this defense forces, because we live in a society where there are many people who will try to bring you down through their words, through their actions. But I tell that the main fault, or the main, the thing that is behind you, that is pulling you, are not those words by the people who are pulling you back, but it is inside you. That is, if you think by yourself that yes, I can do this, and at some point of time, by listening to others' words or by some actions, if you are demotivated, in everyone's life there comes some or other time when you think that maybe I'll not be able to do this, maybe I'm not made for this, or maybe I should try something else, or maybe whatever the people are saying is correct and I will not be able to make it. There will be definitely one such time when you will feel that yes, maybe I'm wrong. But that very moment defines you. That moment defines you in the way that how you come out or how you pull out yourself out of that situation is the main time of your test. That is your test. That how you shake yourself out of all this possibilities, out of all the problems that are around you. To my dear juniors and to my dear cadets, young cadets, since I was also an NCC cadet and CE certificate holder, so you know the common saying that once a cadet, always a cadet, right? So I'll be your senior. I would like to tell all of you that you are a lot privileged that you are getting NCC right from school, because when I went to Navodaya, one thing that I missed most was NCC, because there was no provision of NCC for girls, and I was dying for it actually. I went to the principal, I went to vice principal ma'am, I talked to everyone that please let's put NCC for girls, because I was so interested in that. But then because of some escort teachers issue, we could not have. NCC boys was there, girls was not there. So I could not go for NCC during my school days. And I remember my friends, my batchmates of Emmanuel, who were all in NCC, they were going, and I missed that a lot. And I was thinking that maybe if I was in Emmanuel, I would have been able to join NCC and all those. And that thought struck me, and I made up my mind that maybe even if I could not get my A certificate, I'll go for my NC certificate in my graduation. That's what I did. After my 12th from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, I went for Gurucharan College in Cachar. I did my BSc in physics honors and completed there. I joined NCC and I completed it when I was in master's first year. And NCC has so much to offer you. And there was a time when I was selected. I hope you must have known about this, that there is an SSB capsule. Since this is the time of our times were a different one, and now it's a whole different, because we have phones and internet facilities, and whatever you want to search, everything is available on the internet. So if you are interested for defense forces, if I go on saying about how to join the defense forces, that will not be required for now, because everything is available. And other than that, if you are interested in knowing how I got into Indian Air Force, what were the different steps that I took, those I'll be able to discuss with you later. For now, I would like to say that, first of all, we all know that there are different entries. First of all, you have to know about the entries of defense forces and what are the different entries. And now, this recent year, from this year, girls also will be able to give for NDA, appear for NDA exam that you must be knowing. That is after 12th. Earlier it was only for boys. From now on, girls also will be added to it. So, all this information about how many streams are there, how many branches are there, what are the different ways in which you can go through that commission, what is a commissioned officer, what is a non-commissioned officer, all these things are already available in the internet. But first of all, there needs to be a motivation that you go through it. Because if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have the push or a kick that you say, you don't have to kick to go for it, then it will be worthless. You'll just be watching for the sake of watching. So first of all, you all are young, very enthusiastic, and be optimistic towards your goal. Go for it, work hard for it. You will surely be able to achieve your dreams. That is for my juniors. And talking about my teachers, actually, when I talk about my teachers, this is always that I start crying. Because, I am not able to express how much I am grateful to my teachers, how much they mean actually to me. There was a time in class 10th, in class 10th when I was in Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, and our school, Emmanuel, was having its Silver Jubilee, I guess. Silver Jubilee, and there was a big program. There were many, competitions held for different schools, and my school was also invited for that. Means the Navodaya Vidyalaya was also invited for it. And my teachers told me they are in Navodaya. Everyone knows that I am from Emmanuel, and I talk about Emmanuel a lot. More than expected, I talk to my teachers about Emmanuel, I talk to my friends about Emmanuel. There will not be a single person who don't know that I am from Emmanuel. Even if I don't introduce, or even if someone else does not introduce. Because it is there in every verse. I go there, and the choruses that we sing every day, those were in every program, there is there is extracurricular activities in school in Navodaya every evening of Saturday. So whenever there is a song competition, I am in and I will sing a song of our school. This was usual. And not just me, there were many seniors and juniors who learned different songs from me, and they also presented their songs. So everyone knows that what is the attachment that I have with Emmanuel. So when school got the information about such competitions and all, teachers asked me if I would like to visit school, and I was more than glad. I remember this very stage, this very place where I was called upon. There were many students from many schools, and I was called upon by Member here in the stage, and I was asked to say something to my juniors. I was asked to say something, and I think I could not even continue for few lines because I started crying after that. Because it was very emotional for me. Even my teachers from Navodaya were also sitting here at that moment, and they asked me to sing a song, and I sang a song along with which the whole this hall was filled with students at that very time. And everyone sang along with me. I remember all those. These are as fresh as it was yesterday. Because I still remember the time that we had our devotion here in the hall. We were called up to be song leaders, seniors were there, and we were cheering up for songs. And all these things that we learned here, these very basics, this is what actually made us. I always tell that in defense forces, if you want to be a part of it, it is about all-round development. It is not just about academics. It is not just about the percentage that you get. It is about the all-round development. That includes not just your academics, but your sports, your extracurricular activities, your communication skills. Everything is being looked upon. So that very courage to speak in front of people, that very courage to believe in yourself and to speak your heart out. That very confidence in me, that I could stand for the right. This is one of my most important principles. That whenever I see that something wrong is going on, I can't just keep mum. Because I know the difference between right and wrong, and if someone is suffering, I have to speak up for them. That is my attitude, and that attitude has been built up from here, from this. Because the firm foundation of right and wrong, and the firm foundation about how you should approach towards any difficulty or any problem that is in front of you was built from here. So that thing has been, has been in me this whole time, and all these years I have been nourishing it. All those small, personality bits of me has all put up together to be the person that I am today. And I can't say in words how grateful I am and how humbled I am to be standing here in front of all my teachers and in the place where I actually started my journey from, and to be able to make proud to all of you. This is more than success to me. This is not just about getting my goal or getting what I wanted to be in life, but this is about making my people proud, my teachers proud, my parents proud, my society and my country proud. And whenever there will be a talk, I remember Ma'am Uride came to one of the camp of NCC, and she showed me there. I was commanding there, and she saw me and she was like, she saw me after so long, and Ma'am still recognized. Obviously, they actually, I think that they have a special ability, because to recall so many people, there are so many batches that went out from this school, so many students that went out from this school. But they are able to recognize each and every student as if, they were with them this very moment. So there is a very difficult, there is something that is unimaginable for me, that how they actually managed to do that. I'm in awe of that. But then, Ma'am introduced me to our commanding officer, that I am her student, and the pride that, that was in her eyes, I still actually get goosebumps of the proud face that, the pride in her face that she is my student and she is commanding and she, aspires to be in Indian Air Force. She was talking all about this to the commanding officer. And I was just looking at her, that this journey, the whole journey or the whole thing that I have done in all these years was worth it. That was the time when I feel that it is worth it. The similar way that whatever I am able to be today, as I am able to appoint in the Indian Air Force as meteorological officer, I will be the meteorological branch. So if meteorological branch is something that is, this is a postgraduate branch. If you have already information about that, I would like to clear this also, that I am going to be the meteorological branch. Meteorological branch actually studies the satellite images and see the weather forecasting and all, and after that it briefs the pilots. My job will be to brief the pilots about the areas where they are going to fly, about the situations, about the weather, about everything, and I'll be giving the confirmation or the affirmation that yes, you can fly. That is my job. That will be of an educator and meteorological branch to brief the pilots. That will be my job profile. And that is the very thing. I would like to stretch it more and more, because if I go to talking about SSB, that will take a whole long time. And if I see the cadets, actually, I would like to discuss about SSB, because SSB is very interesting, at the same time very challenging. So if we talk about SSB, it will take a very long time, which I would like to, do it sometimes later, when there will be, a possibility of all the students. Now, because of COVID, all the students are not able to come. So later, sometime when this situation, gets good, and then all the students are able to come to school, I would love to come to school one day and give at least an awareness talk about how to go for the defense courses. That I would like to go for that later, but for today, I'm just expressing my gratefulness and thankful to all of you for being here and sparing some of your important, little much of your most important time to hear me out, and to my dear teachers, who has been always the pillar, who has been the pillar of my success. Actually, they are the pillars of my success. And I thank you all again and again. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone. And I wish and hope that all of you will do well, will be fine, and And to my dear juniors, I wish all of you all the best. Thank you.